Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Easy Way. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. How are you today, Sarah?
I'm great, Mike. Thank you. Today, we have a special story to share.
Yes. Today's topic is very interesting. We will talk about learning English without a teacher.
That's right. Many people ask us, how can I learn English alone? So today, I will tell my personal story.
I'm excited to hear this. Sarah, you speak English very well now, but I know English is not your first language.
That's correct. My first language is Spanish. I grew up in Mexico. When I was young, I didn't speak any English.
Not even a little bit?
Well, maybe I knew hello and goodbye. That's all.
So, Sarah, when did you start learning English?
I started when I was 16 years old. I was in high school. One day, I watched an American movie with my friends.
What movie was it?
It was Finding Nemo. Do you know this movie?
Yes, it's about a fish. A father fish looks for his son. It's a beautiful story.
Exactly. I watched it with Spanish subtitles first. The subtitles are the words at the bottom of the screen.
Right, so you could read the Spanish words while listening to English.
Yes, and something magical happened. I fell in love with the sounds. The English language sounded so beautiful to me.
That's wonderful. So the movie inspired you.
Very much. After that day, I decided I want to speak English like the people in this movie.
But you didn't have a teacher, right?
No, I didn't. My family didn't have much money for English classes. So I thought, I must learn by myself.
That sounds difficult. Were you scared?
A little bit, yes. But I was also very excited. I love challenges.
So what did you do first?
First, I made a plan. I thought about my goals. What did I want?
And what were your goals?
I wanted 3 things. First, I wanted to understand English movies. Second, I wanted to speak with English speakers. Third, I wanted to read English books.
Those are great goals. Clear and simple. So how did you start?
I started with something easy. I watched children's TV shows in English.
Children's shows? Like shows for kids?
Yes, shows like Peppa Pig and Sesame Street. These shows use simple words. They speak slowly and clearly.
That's a smart idea. Many learners think they must watch difficult things, but starting simple is better.
Exactly. At first, I didn't understand much. Maybe I understood 10 or 20 words in a whole episode.
That's okay. Understanding a little is better than understanding nothing.
Yes, and every day I understood a little more. After 1 month, I could understand maybe 30%.
Wow, that's good progress. Did you do anything else?
Yes, I also started listening to English songs. Music helped me a lot.
What kind of music did you listen to?
I liked pop music, songs by Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, and Adele. I listened to the same songs many, many times.
Why the same songs?
Because repetition is very important. When you hear something many times, your brain remembers it better.
That makes sense. Did you read the lyrics? Lyrics are the words of a song.
Yes, I found the lyrics online. I read them while listening. This helped me connect the sounds to the words.
Sarah, let me ask you something. How did you learn new words? Vocabulary is so important.
You're right. Vocabulary was my biggest challenge. At the beginning, I knew maybe 100 English words. That's not much.
No, it's not. Most people need about 3,000 words for basic conversations.
Yes, so I needed a good method. I tried many things. Some worked, some didn't.
Tell us about the things that worked.
Okay, first, I made a vocabulary notebook. It was just a small notebook, nothing fancy.
And what did you write in this notebook?
Every time I found a new word, I wrote it down. But I didn't just write the word. I wrote 3 things.
What 3 things?
First, the word itself. Second, the meaning in Spanish. Third, an example sentence.
Can you give us an example?
Sure, let's say the word is happy. I would write happy means feliz in Spanish. Example, I am happy today.
I see. So you always saw the word in context. Context means the situation around the word.
Exactly. This is very important. Words alone are hard to remember, but words in sentences are easier.
Did you study this notebook every day?
Yes. Every morning, I reviewed my notebook for 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes, but every single day.
Consistency is key. It's better to study a little every day than a lot once a week.
Absolutely. And I learned something interesting. Our brains love patterns and routines.
What do you mean?
When you do something at the same time every day, it becomes a habit. After a few weeks, studying English became automatic for me. I didn't need to force myself.
Now, Sarah, many learners have a big problem. They can read and listen, but they can't speak. How did you practice speaking without a teacher?
This was difficult. At first, I felt very shy. I didn't have anyone to talk to in English.
So what did you do?
I did something that might sound strange. I talked to myself.
You talked to yourself? Like having a conversation alone?
Yes, every day I practiced speaking in front of a mirror. I asked myself questions and answered them.
Can you show us an example?
Sure. I would ask, "What did you do today, Sarah?" And then I would answer, "Today I went to school. I studied math and history. I ate lunch with my friends."
That's brilliant. You practiced real conversations.
Yes, and I recorded myself on my phone. This was very helpful
Why was recording helpful?
because I could hear my mistakes. When you speak, you don't always notice your errors, but when you listen later, you can hear them clearly.
What kind of mistakes did you make?
Oh, many mistakes. My pronunciation was bad. I said tree like free. I said think like sink.
These are common mistakes. The th sound is difficult for many learners.
Very difficult, but I practiced. I watched YouTube videos about pronunciation. I repeated the sounds many times.
Did you use any other methods for speaking practice?
Yes, after a few months, I found language exchange apps. Do you know about these?
Yes, these are apps where you can talk with people from other countries, right?
Exactly. I use apps like HelloTalk and Tandem. I met people who wanted to learn Spanish. They helped me with English, and I helped them with Spanish.
That's perfect. It's free and everyone benefits.
Yes, I was very nervous during my first conversation. My heart was beating so fast.
What happened?
The other person was very kind. She was from Canada. We talked for 20 minutes. I made many mistakes, but she understood me. She encouraged me.
That first conversation is always scary, but it gets easier, right?
Much easier. After that, I tried to have one conversation every week, then every day. Practice makes perfect.
What about reading and writing? These skills are important too.
You're right. For reading, I started with children's books. Books like Charlotte's Web and The Cat in the Hat.
Again, starting simple.
Yes, simple is smart. At first, I used a dictionary for every new word. It was slow, very slow.
How long did it take to read one page?
Sometimes 30 minutes for just one page, but I didn't give up.
What changed?
After a while, I stopped using the dictionary so much. I tried to understand words from context.
This means guessing the meaning from the other words around it.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say you read, "The dog was enormous. It was as big as a horse." Even if you don't know enormous, you can guess it means very big.
That's smart. And what about writing?
For writing, I started a journal. Every night before bed, I wrote about my day in English.
A diary?
Yes, like a diary, just simple sentences. Today I went to the park. The weather was nice. I saw my friend Anna.
Did anyone correct your writing?
At first, no. But later, I found a website called Lang 8. It's a community where people correct each other's writing.
So you wrote in English and native speakers corrected it.
Yes, and I corrected Spanish writing for others. It was another great exchange.
Sarah, learning alone sounds hard. Did you ever want to quit?
Oh, yes, many times. There were difficult days when I felt tired or frustrated.
What kept you going?
I had a strong reason, my why. I wanted to learn English because I dreamed of traveling. I wanted to meet people from different countries.
So you connected English to your dreams.
Exactly. Every time I felt like quitting, I remembered my goal. I imagined myself traveling, making friends, seeing the world.
That's powerful. Having a strong why is important.
Very important. And I also celebrated small victories. Every small success was important.
What do you mean by small victories?
For example, the first time I understood a whole song, or the first time I read a chapter without a dictionary, or the first time someone understood my English. These moments made me happy.
So you focused on progress, not perfection.
Yes, perfection is impossible, but progress is possible for everyone.
What advice would you give to someone who feels discouraged?
I would say be patient with yourself. Learning a language takes time. Maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe more. That's okay. Every expert was once a beginner.
That's beautiful. Every expert was once a beginner. So, Sarah, how long did it take you to become fluent?
That's a good question. After about 2 years, I could have normal conversations. After 3 years, I felt comfortable in most situations.
And now, how would you describe your English level now?
Now I would say I'm fluent. I can watch movies without subtitles, I can read novels, I can express my thoughts and feelings clearly.
That's amazing. You did all this without a teacher. What are your top 3 tips for self-learners?
Okay, here are my top 3 tips. Number 1, be consistent. Study a little every day. 30 minutes every day is better than 3 hours once a week.
Consistency. What's number 2?
Number 2, use materials you enjoy. If you hate watching the news, don't use the news to learn. Use things you like, movies, music, books about your hobbies.
Learning should be fun, not boring.
Exactly. And number 3, don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are your teachers. Every mistake helps you learn.
These are excellent tips, simple but powerful. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for sharing your story. I think you've inspired many people today.
Thank you, Mike. I hope my story helps someone. If I can learn English without a teacher, anyone can.
That's true. Dear listeners, remember, you don't need perfect conditions to start. You just need to start.
Start today. Start small, but start.
Before we finish, let's review the main points. First, start with simple materials like children's shows and songs.
Second, practice every day. Make it a habit.
Third, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning.
Fourth, find ways to practice speaking even if you're alone.
And fifth, connect your learning to your personal goals and dreams.
That's it for today's episode. Thank you for listening.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with your friends who are learning English.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember, you can do this.
See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Happy learning!
Vocabulary list for learners. Subtitles. Words that appear at the bottom of the screen. Inspired. Gave someone an idea or motivation. Challenge. Something difficult that tests your ability. Episode. One show in a series. Progress. Improvement over time. Repetition. Doing something again and again. Lyrics. The words of a song. Vocabulary. All the words you know. Context. The situation around something. Consistency. Doing something regularly. Routine. Regular activities you do. Pronunciation. How you say words. Exchange. Giving and receiving. Fluent. Able to speak easily and well. Discouraged. Feeling like you want to give up. Persistence. Continuing to try hard. Words that appear at the bottom of the screen. Inspired. Gave someone an idea or motivation. Challenge. Something difficult that tests your ability. Episode. One show in a series. Progress. Improvement over time. Repetition. Doing something again and again. Lyrics. The words of a song. Vocabulary. All the words you know. Context. The situation around something. Consistency. Doing something regularly. Routine. Regular activities you do. Pronunciation. How you say words. Exchange. Giving and receiving. Fluent. Able to speak easily and well. Discouraged. Feeling like you want to give up. Persistence. Continuing to try hard.